what we doing?
We're starting off.
Do we even need an intro, or is Chase just gonna start autistically screeching?
I don't know. I typically do my intro once y'all stop being autistic. Cut it. Damn. You already know what you about to. Here we go again.
47 hours someone spent wrapping these up so they come without a scratch or dent, buddy, I tell you.
They do got like the best packaging in the game. I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't never. Ain't bad.
And by they, I mean SRCMOTO. They hooked it up yet again. Will's new Transalp. We just picked it up yesterday. We already had the bars here waiting on it. We got the skid plate, the headlight guard, and the little kickstand enlarging pad. So that's what we're gonna be doing today, is putting all that on to protect this investment. That is what's cool about these. So you shouldn't be missing any kind of hardware because someone goes through and signs off that everything's in the package.
More companies should do that.
100%.
Facts. Because we had stuff get lost in Sweden. First off.
Let's see what we're working with.
Oh.
Because the main thing with the bars aside, these bikes need a skid plate.
Hey, let's go over here and let's show them.
110%. It's like first mod you should do.
This thing's asking to be just leaving you stranded.
Yeah.
Without it. I wouldn't even, honestly.
That's the old song. That's like where the pickup goes. If you hit that, you're done.
I wouldn't even look at gravel
Yeah.
before I put a pan on this.
I mean, it's got a little ground clearance, but with him on it and he'd be bouncing all the time and shit.
It's one raccoon or groundhog away from ruining your day on paved road. But yeah.
Just go ahead and bust this out. As you can see the checklist they go through. Okay, we got a skid plate right there. Maybe it do. Maybe it don't.
Like
it kind of look like skid plate by both of these.
So as soon as we come back, we're gonna have all this stuff laid out, unwrapped, OCD organized, and then we'll start the assembly.
In the floor, lost parts.
No, not this time. We got a table.
We had a table last time.
Last time we're gonna do better with this table. Because we are doing more than what I wrote down.
Yeah. So while he's getting that unwrapped, I guess this would be a good a time as any to mention SRCMOTO was generous enough to offer you all a discount code BABH10 for 10% off anything on their website. So all the tubes are actually CNC notched. The bracketry, the plates, they're all CNC laser cut. Your hardware's all stainless. There should be no rusting, no fitment issues. That is kind of the claim to fame with everything is designed all CAD, CNC. It's all cut perfectly to go on the bike and follow the lines of the bike. Perfect. The wall thickness of the bars is also kind of a step above the competitions as well. In my opinion, they are the best bars on the market, and I wouldn't say it if I didn't believe it.
We wouldn't pay it if we didn't believe it. We wouldn't have bought them. Like, these weren't given to us.
No.
Right?
It's an expensive bike. You're financing it. You're going to owe on it quite a while. They're going to get dropped. You're going to be off-roading. Will is a new rider, so, I mean, it's just only time will tell when the thing's going to go down. I'm sure mine's going to go down at some point. Chase about dropped his yesterday, and he's a goddamn... I mean, he's a pro.
Oh, yeah.
So, it's just part of riding. If you do ride, you're gonna fall. It's just part of it. So you might as well protect the bike. You don't want no cheap bars that's gonna bend or crack or rust. Where are they at? Oregon?
Yeah, they got no sales.
No sales tax. So you get our 10% off and no sales tax.
Which is kind of big. That's OCD as it gets. All right, so something that we learned doing the Suzuki V-Strom was this right here was kind of the centerpiece, but we're just going to toss it in and that'll get you both bars from each side and just build off from that, I suppose.
Yeah, it helps you have a starting point. It holds the top together. It kind of lets it dangle. And then you can tighten it down at the end. That's just being loose on that's key for sure. But it kind of gives you your starting point.
Went ahead and labeled everything. That way we know, double, triple check their work, everything. Oh. That's what we're working with. So there's the factory piece right there. So that just sandwiches it. Okay.
Goes right over it, supposedly.
Supposedly. Okay. You see, he just slid it open, threw the new hardware in. That extends it out there, and this will be what both bars on the upper goes into. So I guess after you get this on, like I said, loosely, It's looking like step 2 is going to be remove this to some degree. Now Chase is going to demonstrate how to properly or improperly remove the side fairing of the Honda Transalp.
So when you're taking this off, you've got 3 screws. 1, 2, 3. And there's these 2 little black push pins. You just push them in and then pull them out. Do a little finagling from the top. As you see, you've got these little rubber pieces that push in, and it kind of makes you a little scared at first, but it comes off. But that will allow you access to get to the 2 bolts, so we can do that plate and start mounting these actual uppers on correctly, because that was going to be a really difficult bolt to get to. So I'd almost recommend now, because those were tight, you have to put a 14 on the back.
Yeah.
Probably get you a socket and an extension, and you can do that. Or if you don't have that, if you have another 14 and a little rubber sled, you can just break it loose, because they got Loctite on it. So
Yeah, I went ahead while they was doing that, made a list of the tools you should need. Hopefully there ain't nothing else. I'll add to it later, but 14 wrench ratcheting makes it easy, but if you take that off, you guess you don't need it. You just socket.
make it a little easier now.
Wrench, put 2 just in case. 6mm, 8mm, 4mm, 5mm Allen wrenches, and a 15mm wrench. That should be all a man needs for the crash bar install. Like I said, we'll revisit that if I lied to you.
But for you Transalp people, you do need to add some tools right off the rip. If you had to get to this,
You need a 5mm wrench.
you need a
5mm Allen. That's
Allen.
it.
Yeah.
You got a 14 wrench, but you only got 1.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to literally break the nut off, which is back here, which is basically impossible.
There it is.
Put the panties to the side.
It'll get in there and it'll pop right there. And then down here toward the bottom, pop there. So you gotta pop, pop.
Not bad, not bad.
So that's off. This side looks to be easier.
Sure. And just a mental note, your shortest is going to be your top, longest is going to be your bottom, and then this one that's got a little step to it, your middle bolt, medium sized, that's going to be your front. Other than that, on this side, we got the plate on, but mental note, or not even a mental note, this is just a note, the clutch cable is being ever so slightly pressed by this bracket. Hate to say it, but it is.
You break this loose.
This is just what we opted to do. You ain't got to listen to us.
It just worked because when you're putting this plate on, this is a hard part of the this is a metal bend.
Yeah.
So what we had to do, what we decided to do until we figure out anything better, is just break this bolt loose, and it allows this to slide over. It takes and pitches that over, allows this plate to be where it feels like it should be correct. Other than,
Just basing it off pictures, it looks like that's how
it
it's
has to
kind
go
of.
behind it. Because if it goes in front of it, you're clamping it with the bar system, it's not going to work. So a 14mm breaks that loose, you run it back up.
All right, so we're just moving over to this side. We're going to knock that out. There shouldn't be really anything different. You ain't got a clutch cable or anything on this side to hinder you, so it should just pop right on. And after we get that on, we'll move on to actually installing the bars.
All right, so that's on. We decided on that. Now we're ready for the top bar, so we're going to just line her up there.
We're skipping this part. You got to slide them 2 boys in there.
Yeah.
And as you can see,
Right off the bat, line up pretty good,
Because once those are on, we crank those, crank this. That's
upper bars are done.
With knowledge, after you watch this video, you will be faster than us because you'll know
for
exactly
sure.
what you
This
need.
next side, you've won. You've already got it ready for us, so it's
Yeah.
going to be way faster.
8mm Allen wrench.
Self-thread through there a little bit.
That's good figment.
So what you over here talking about fitment?
Oh, dude, look at the gap. It's pretty straight.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is still loose. You gotta leave things loose before you tighten down. You learn that with turbo kits. And
Well, we learned it on the V-strom.
Yeah.
We sucked them down and we could not get the bars to fit. Cracked it loose just a little bit and everything lined up perfect. So
I'm pretty happy. This side is done, top wise.
Yeah.
We feel good.
Easy to get to these bolts. I'm making it look difficult. Top, come in from the top right there with 2 fingers. You can nail that one. Bottom, come up beside the header. That's on. So then we need the 15 that you can get on there. Cinch these puppies down. Put some
Kind of see a
torque
vein
on
right there.
Like it.
They tight.
That's good. Alright, so then you put your plastic back on. I'm hoping. Push. There.
I hear what you're saying.
Lined up with little pushies.
Is that how it works?
Right there. So you can take right there and just push, and that'll pop in. That one's good. So then it's with your little bolt.
Good to work. I just got that popped in.
Oh,
You see? All right. You see? Bolt holes, no issue. Went right in.
I need
Threaded.
6. Boom, bang, bang. Bottom or top's done. He's tightened up these last few bolts. Let's stand back and look at it.
I don't know why someone would just buy top bars. I think the bottom bars
It's the
with
most
skid plate
important.
is way more important.
Without a doubt.
Yes, sir. Feeling good? I didn't see no
Come
good.
back here and hold this motherfucker.
Alright. So now,
What we doing, dude?
I don't know, dude. What we doing?
we're moving
We
to
don't need to.
the bottom.
Well, here's this. This is what you'll need. You will need those.
It was just like this. I don't need no instructions. I'm Superman.
I don't know. According to the SRC photos, this is supposed to go on the outside, but for whatever reason, our application right now, we put that bar on the inside. That lines up. The skid plate lines up, and if you look up in there, that is also lined up. So everything's lined up with that on the inside. Take it for what it's worth. This is just our experience. Kind of is what it is, but everything fits the way we got it. So once you get all that tightened down, all you gotta do, pop a little end cap in. Nice little finishing touch. Other than that, the only thing left for the bars is gonna be like your little resin puck pads, little protective piece that's replaceable. Go right here, gonna get them on. And I guess that's it for the bars.
Yeah, I mean,
Bar skid plate done.
skid plate definitely is a game changer for this bike. I mean, this was a terrible, terrible factory design. Because that's a day ender when you hit that sump.
That's more than a day ender on. Just some Phillips screws included.
It's really easy without the pad, so.
I'm imagining it's gonna be.
Oh yeah, she's ready to fall too. Let's go and get this little pad.
We're just going straight in for the drop test.
You talk about it?
I don't know. Should we? What's there to talk about?
Just drop it.
Like there ain't no good way to drop one of these things. God dang. Kind of just is what it is. Damn, that thing just laid out on its side, dude.
It goes way farther.
Hell, far. It's on the crash bar though. Peg folded up.
Hits on this bike for sure.
No, don't pick it up. Don't pick it up. Dude got motorcycle
Your
train.
bike's on the ground, pick it up!
Gonna leak out all your.
You wanna
No.
do it the right way?
What's
You're built like a
I
truck.
mean, that's just how you hurt your back.
Bend with your knees.
You mean just fucking.
Kickstand down?
Yeah.
Most
you do it that
people
way.
that they're talking to weigh 180 pounds. And don't forget,
I mean,
we're
that's
too
what
big on two wheels.
That's what these bikes were designed for, 200-pound riders.
180.
180 pound,
Number 2.
5'9".
Ain't a
Long
single
legged.
Japanese man 200
The
pounds.
thick ones. Yeah, it's
Why does it look so wild outside right
Dude,
now?
it's about to piss pour. The clouds are in.
Like it's red outside.
Walking Dead season?
Oh, it's like
God.
HD.
Oh my god.
This instantly makes the bike look less girly, though. I'll give it that.
That's girly?
Yeah, this bike looked a little sissy before. It needed something.
I think it's got a little better,
instantly it makes-
more Dakar style than the Suzuki. It's got more. No, the Tenere is pretty Dakar.
Now but this makes it look like it's meant to be off-road.
Yeah,
Before, he was like, man, this thing, take the windshield off. Make it a naked bike.
yeah.
We just assumed once the top bars are on that we could start tightening stuff down. Just leave everything anything you can still get to with the fairings on, leave it loose.
So that's a wrap on this one. Like I said, BABH10 for discount on SRC, anything on our website. Like, share, subscribe, you know the deal. Till next time, peace.